There
are things you ought to do.
I don't think challenge me.
Now, for this reason, some people who are throwing a challenge to me, sometimes when I hear them, they sound very funny.
I know what I will do.
Now,
but this time I know there. So leave it and go.
I say this to the glory of God, that even if there is something which belongs to you, I know what to do to take it from you. But this time it is not your own, so leave it.
Now, Mufrisa Yashadamka. Yashadamka. Mufrisa Yakani Akotrase, Nyan Sashi Adam from Labianyasa. Anuntina and Crophobia Mokase. One sham come cra senka. NPP for na Kombewini, one sham come cra. Who told you? Adentina and Komshama 2012. Oman Wini 2008. So Munusui. Adentino di for the Bermudia 2016. Omutimi Wini. A true Tembia who here will be a Yaman sound so. Who here divinity. So be helpful.
Now, sometimes you need a man who carries the unction of God. You need divinity to intervene in certain matters so that you can be helped. Build.
Eduru tambia na nkrofo feel say so difo na anshen komumpa nka party no nko obewini by all means. Who told you?
Now, some people are of the opinion that the prophecy of the prophet was irrelevant. Whether the prophet prophesied or not, that party would have won anyway. But who told you?
Me onyame prophet.
I am a prophet of God.
This is my office.
So
allow me to talk.
It's a moment me kwai na benkasa.
Me not politics, but I'm preaching.
Now this is not politics. I am preaching. In 2008, it was not successful.
2012.
In 2012, it was not successful.
Now
they had an encounter with the
2020 mission in life.
Now in 2012 it was not successful when they had the ama principalities be ni powers be onyame honhom strike woman nka de esi 2016 kan timi esi. Now God did not intervene and certain meetings did not happen, and for the power of God to break certain ordinances and to break certain curses and principalities, what happened in 2016 could not have happened.
There
are certain things which in your life,
so
if you do not encounter a mighty hand
for
that mighty hand to break the power of demons, principalities and powers, those good things will never take manifestation in your life. These things are spiritual facts.
How is it
that in times like this people bury live cows?
Election are more spiritual than physical.
The elections are more spiritual.
1 Samuel chapter 9.
In 1 Samuel chapter 9, God gave instructions to Samuel concerning what he should do for Saul.
And 1 Samuel chapter 10.
And these things happened in 1 Samuel chapter 9. Then in 1 Samuel chapter 10, they went out to cast their lots.
And I'm saying, for Samuel, I Saul Bible said Benjamin, the family, and Omuini. Yasan selected Merima, and Saul Saul, and Owini specifically.
Now, because Samuel had already done sex.
And until Jesus say, I dare be on my sentiment too. I just said, and the more the DA and Bible.
That is, you see, there are certain spirits that follow people. Now, as for those kind of spirits, you need fastings and prayer to deal with them.
Spirits be on one. I just say, battle continuously for years.
There are certain spirits that you require to fight with them continuously for many years.
Days. Daniel. Now,
God sent me with a message to you on the first day.
Battle for 21
but
days.
the princes of Persia battled against me for 21 days.
Up,
but because you did not give up and you continue to intercede and pray,
Angel Michael.
God sent. There are things you ought to do. Now, for this reason, some people who are throwing a challenge to me, sometimes when I hear them, they sound very funny.
I know what I will do.
Now,
but this time I know there. So leave it and go.
I say this to the glory of God, that even if there is something which belongs to you, I know what to do to take it from you. But this time it is not your own, so leave it.
Now, Mufrisa Yashadamka. Yashadamka. Mufrisa Yakani Akotrase, near Yansashi Adamufum, Labianasa. Anuntina, and Crophobia Omokase, one sham come cra senka. NPP for na Kombewini, one sham come cra. Who told you? Adentina and Komshama 2012, Oman 2008, so Munusui. Adentina did for the Bermudia 2016, Omutimi Wini. A true Tembia, who here will be a Yaman sound so. Who here divinity. So be helpful.
Now, sometimes you need a man who carries the unction of God. You need divinity to intervene in certain matters so that you can be helped. Michael, to take the battle so that I had the chance to bring the word to you. Pray and wait upon God.
Prophetic directions. Still so who say prophecy.
Pray and wait on God. Continue with your prophetic directions until you see the manifestation of the prophetic words. I do not know the prayer Rebecca used to pray.
But I believe that Rebecca so catch a radical catch. Now Bible said near Rebecca Jacob.
The Bible said what Rebecca said to Jacob, Jacob hearkened and did as she said. Be careful somebody doesn't take your blessing from you.
Rebecca see to it say Oma Esau and Jacob blessings.
Now Rebecca ensured that she would not allow Esau to take the blessings which were Jacob's own.
And Jacob decided say obey blessing.
And Jacob was determined that he would take the blessing which were rightfully his, because heaven had given that blessing to him.
Excuse my language.
So, excuse my language. Don't let a fool kill you.
I'm telling you one here. If
you're not careful, somebody who carries witchcraft will kill you and will destroy your vision. The enemy does not come unless to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But don't give him the chance.
And that met was her preaching where say so. Protecting opposition and not blessing.
Now at the next
episode, how to protect your position and your blessing.
At the next episode, when I continue with this message, I will show you what to do to protect your blessing and your position. And so Jacob got to his father's presence.
Papa, obey Sony.
And he said, Father, I am Esau, your son.
Sin. And I say, sin.
Now, was it a sin or it was not a sin? Now, do you know what a sin is?
Saul, who said, "Me kwa anointed David, obekume." Onyankopon say, "Fanantwie bato kon ho." Na sheda ye se wo kwa ye ohwe afọrebo. Na se Saul, ne nkrofo hu no mu approach wa, ka cho me say nyame say, "Kokọ ye ohwe afọrebo." Ba nya no nti na me suma wo. Kokọ sra David mu. onipa bi anyame ama nyansa sabe mo fa ncham wagimi ana wu ntam wagimi a wu ntam.
Now someone said to God that if Saul gets to know that I am going to anoint David, he will kill me. God said to him, take a heifer, a lamb with you, and when they ask you what are you going to do, tell them that you are going to offer a burnt offering. But I'm not sending you there because of a burnt offering. There is a reason I'm sending you there. Sorry. So, you know, God has given every man wisdom to apply. If you are foolish, you will die before your time.
Adentina ngosra kakraka yachi. Onyankopon do a ode do nti o ma Yesu eyi ne ho adi.
Now,
o sori anopa, uni mpa bobbompa. O sori anopa o se Awurade Yesu. Me de me kra me nhom me nipadua, me de hye wonsa. Sunsun bi obesoro atia me unti me nsuro. Me na mo wo sunsun abom mpa me nsuro. And I job that repeated the same thing. Nina chi hwohusu ye wadidie. Wana montuo. Enti o prepare now building who spiritual realms no. Now we sanso building who ye our physical realm. Now what me anyina che.
Now even if you do not know how to pray, when you wake up in the morning, you will say to the Lord, your Lord Jesus, I thank you